Hello, this is our muscle midterm project. There are three main types of muscles. These include cardiac, smooth, and skeletal. Cardiac muscles reside in the heart. Cardiac muscles contract rapidly and involuntarily to pump blood. Smooth muscles are located in the walls of hollow vestigial organs. Smooth muscles are responsible for involuntary contractions in the walls of internal organs. Skeletal muscles are found throughout the body, attached to bones via tendons. Skeletal muscles help with movement, posture, breathing, metabolism, and the protection of joints. Skeletal muscle has a stripy appearance. Because of the repeating structure of the muscle, there are many microfibrils, fibers, each one made of repeating units called muscle sarcomeres. Cardiac muscle also has a stripy appearance due to the sarcomeres. Cardiac muscle is also involuntary. Found in the walls of most blood vessels and tubular organs, such as the intestine, it is also involuntary and does not have a stripy appearance because it does not have repeating sarcomeres. The contractile proteins, myosin and actin, are also much more randomly arranged than in skeletal or cardiac muscle. Muscle movements are controlled by the nervous system. This is through a process where the brain sends signals via motor neurons to specific muscles, triggering their contraction and resulting in movement. Here is an example of both voluntary and involuntary reactions. Here is an example of an involuntary reaction. As you can see, my partner's eyes are closed as the ball is getting thrown at her face. Here is an example of a voluntary action where my partner's head is turning away after the ball was thrown at her face. A voluntary reaction is one of your own volition, whereas an involuntary action is one your body makes you do, one out of your control. Muscles need ATP and salt to contract.
These last scenes were voiced over by me, Emily.
When you first look at a muscle tissue, first will be the tendon, inside that will be the peristeum, then comes the fascicle, the endomysium, the sarcolemma, the muscle cell, and the myofibril. It then comes the sarcomere, which has actin and myosin. My question is, what are striations? Striations on the muscles are responsible for voluntary movement. What you're seeing here is the sarcomere. Its function is a functional unit of muscle fiber composed of thick filaments made of myosin and thin filaments made of actin, which slide past each other during muscle contraction, creating visible striated patterns seen in muscle tissue. A sarcomere at the microscopic level is the functional unit of muscle fiber composed of repeating units of thick myosin and thin actin protein filaments arranged in parallel, creating a striped appearance under a microscope.